Hey everybody, this is Nate. It's a beautiful, beautiful fall day up in the Rocky Mountains. The weather is like perfect. I always love fall. If only it lasted just a little longer, you know what I'm saying? Before it started getting just bitter, cold, and miserable. I guess I've just been thinking, I just got back from Salud, and man, they put me on a waiting list just for a phone call to apply for it's Medicaid, I think is what I was on before. And I don't make much money, especially lately. I just, I got injured, and then I got sick with whatever my problem is, and I stopped doing the mobile RV repair business, and then I just do my own projects from home. Fixing up trailers and campers and trying to sell them, and they don't really pay until they get sold. So yeah, I've been pretty much bare bones, scratching to get by, keep ourselves fit, that kind of mode, survival mode basically. So if it all collapses, then I won't have too much to lose. That's the way I look at it, right? The meek shall inherit the earth, the Bible says. But I just got back from Salud. I had to schedule, I think it's November 4th. It's going to take that long for them to just call me over the phone and get me, I guess back into the system for Medicaid. I used to have it a while back just for some dentistry work, but then they just started trying to pull all my teeth, and I stopped going to those guys. So it's just the solution for everything, I guess, for that low-budget dental work. They still don't do implants. I wish they would. That'd be awesome. I'd just get, you know what? I might wait a little while until they need to be pulled, but then I'd just get all my teeth pulled and replaced by like some kind of, James Bond Jaws or something. Titanium teeth, right? Get my grill all chromed out. Anyway, it just got me thinking of Mortality, man, and I didn't catch his name, but there was some YouTuber that just popped up on my feed, and man, this kid he's younger than I am, and he just got married, and he was a YouTuber, obviously, and so his last few videos are from, I think, 2 or 3 years ago, and came down with cancer. He's a British guy. I don't know if you've seen him, but and man, within 2-3 years, the guy was dead. And he looked, perfectly healthy, right? So we don't know what time, we don't know what will be our final day on this earth. And, myself, I've been struggling, some of you may know, with some abdominal aches, pains, for over a year now. Yeah, and I know I'm an idiot for not getting it checked out yet. I'm stubborn, though. Is that why men usually die before women's? Because they're always like, nah, I'm good, I'll walk it off. Don't ever go to the hospital and get checked out. But I figure it will probably be a good idea to at least get some, scans or something. Where do they do that? Sonar, whatever the heck. See if there's any abnormal stuff going on in there. I'm feeling a little better lately, but man, I tell you, some weeks, like last week, I started drinking caffeinated coffee again. That's all it took, and I just started feeling like total crud for like a week after that. And it's like, man, obviously something ain't right. Yeah, it's a little scary. I hope I don't end up being one of these YouTubers that has a similar story, a similar fate. But God only knows the number of our days, counts the hairs on our head, right? And only God knows when your time is up. And just, I don't know, my philosophy is, no matter what, if they give me some kind of a diagnosis, eventually, and it's going to take like probably another month to get in there, but I guess everything's so backed up, strangely enough. Everybody's coming down with something, maybe. Cancer rates skyrocketing. Why could that be? I don't know, right? Oh, make sure you get your flu shot, by the way. Sarcasm intended. Yeah, so I won't know, for it'll probably be months, but if they ever do figure out what the heck's wrong with me, give me some kind of diagnosis, my philosophy will remain the same. I'm just going to keep fighting, and I'm going to keep living, do everything I can to live, stay alive, right? And leave the rest up to God. That's what you got to do. It's just, you got to have a higher faith, because, man, I'm not sure if this guy did on YouTube. He didn't really express any faith, and it was kind of sad. It was tough, right? I think one of the last videos is he's on his hospice bed, and he can hardly get the words out, because he sounds like an old man, right? He can hardly get his breath. And if you don't have any hope beyond the grave, and if you've reached that point in life, man, that's a dark doorway to step into the grave, right? The unknown. And it's that higher hope that I hope I can express to everybody in my audience. That's what's most important, right? If you can hold on to that faith in a good God, a just God, Creator that created us all meticulously, right? Fearfully and wonderfully made in the womb with a purpose. And God so loved the earth that He sent His own Son, right? To die for the least of us. The most wicked examples of mankind has hope, if they so choose, to walk away from their wicked ways and embrace a living faith in the Messiah, Christ. And let Him convert your heart, let Him convert your mind to reflect His character again, as we were originally intended to, as we were made in the image of God. Restore us. Let us walk away from our sin. Let us stop harming each other, harming the earth, harming God ultimately, and calling into question His character. It's all about this great controversy between good and evil, and in the end, God will be just, and the universe will see God in His true light. You'll see the wicked one in his true light, and there will be no more question, right? Whether God's kingdom is the right way to go. Whether God's laws are just, and whether God is perfect, which He is, in all of His ways. So let's think on the good things. Let's like I say, my philosophy is just to enjoy every day. Just try to stop being an asshole to each other. I'm guilty of that for sure. Yeah. All my immediate family members can testify. I get frustrated. Especially when your health is really low. You just wake up every day feeling like crud. It's really frustrating, man. But I believe that God is greater than our passing, trivial trials. He has overcome this world. And Jesus was tried in all points as we are. And then some, right? Just keep the faith, people. Keep the hope. Live each day to the fullest, you know? Treat each other as sons and daughters of God. And just be appreciative of every moment that you have on this earth, because you don't know which day will be your last. Alright. God bless everybody. It's just hard. I've been through a lot. Struggle lately, and there's been some death recently in some of our close circles, and it's just hard, man. And it's not right. And we need to keep that faith in a just God who will make all things new one day, who will make all things right. And finally we'll finally do away with death altogether. Death is the last enemy to be defeated. And if we don't have that higher hope, in a God that's powerful enough to recreate us from the ashes, from the dust, then man, what is the point of life, right? It's just so trivial. If you just believe that you're apes that were randomly evolved on this speck in the universe, and what's the point? Okay, survival of the fittest. Well, why don't you just go out and rape, pillage, murder, steal? That's basically the moral ethic of a lot of this criminal cartel that seized power of governments around the world. Like, say, Pfizer and Company, just as one example, right? I think I heard FDA is scheduled on Thursday to vote for seasonal mRNA shots for little children, because they're going to cloak themselves in little children to get legal immunity from any further litigation, from any kind of harmful effects of their products, right? Think of the evil. And again, that makes me all the more so want to believe in a God that is just, that is righteous, and will one day put an end to that kind of evil. And all of those men, right? Albert Bourla, whatever the hell his name is, CEO of Pfizer, Bill Gates, all the rest, Anthony Fauci, all of these guys are going to have to stand before the God of the universe, before the judgment throne, and answer for all the harm, pain, and misery and death that they brought into this world. Ill-gotten gain, right? That gives me some peace. So, that is my suggestion to you. If you haven't taken God seriously and you have no peace because you, like me, pay attention to all the insanity going on in the world, I ask that you take God seriously, Read the Word of God, read the Bible with a sincere and contrite heart. And I think you'll find a lot of truth in there. Anyway, I'm going to show you this last view before I head up the hill. This beautiful aspen. Again, I love the weather in the fall. Doesn't get any more perfect. If we ever get a taste of heaven on this earth, it's got to be the fall, with all the beautiful colors, smells, perfect temperature, just that nice cool breeze and warm sun. Anyway, God bless everybody. Thanks for watching. Keep the faith. It's Nightwatch N8 signing out. Here's the view. Here's the view. From my broken windshield diesel truck. Alright, I thought I'd stop and show you this beautiful row of aspens here, just off the road up Storm Mountain here. Storm Mountain Road. Let's share a little beauty with y'all. The colors in the Rockies here. I've noticed on Twitter throughout the week, Colorado has been trending on Twitter, and I'm like, what's going on in Colorado? You know, your first thought is like, what, another mass shooting or something? It's like, no, I think it's just been all the people's beautiful shots of the fall colors. That's what always comes up on my feed anyway, every time I check out #Colorado. So I'll give you a little slice of our own little paradise here. Here's the view from right here. I don't know if this is the best angle. Yeah, the colors are pretty much at their peak right now. And you know, we haven't done our regularly scheduled early October camping trip, in part because we haven't had money, but hope to get out there before too long here. Be nice to get out there before it really gets hellacious with the cold and all. But there's that beautiful little stand of aspen right there. Little glimpse of paradise. Beautiful golden aspen. Fall up in the Rocky Mountains.